Ever tried turning on a lamp that wasn't plugged in? You flip the switch, nothing happens. It looks like on the outside, everything is fine, but it's missing the one thing to make it work: connection to power. That's how life with Jesus works. In Matthew 5, Jesus says, "You are the light of the world." That statement is not a command. It's an identity. You and I were made to shine, but the light isn't something that we create. It's something that we carry. It comes from Him. Without Jesus, we are like lamps without bulbs. There is no capacity for light, no matter how hard we try. But when we say yes to Him, it's like God installs the bulb. We're made new. Now there's potential. But potential, it still needs power. Even a brand new lamp is useless if it's not plugged in. It might look ready, but it won't shine unless it's connected to the source. And that's what Jesus meant in John 15:5 when He said, "Apart from me, you can do nothing." I've seen it in my own life over and over again. There are days when I feel focused and grounded and at peace and just have the right perspective. And then the very next day, it's like suddenly something shifted and the light's gone out and I'm short-tempered and I'm anxious and I'm spiritually flat and my words might sound good, but I know they feel hollow. And when that happens, I've learned a lesson. I need to check the cord. Like, am I still plugged in? And here's the thing, staying connected, it's not a passive process. It requires intentionality. It's a battle. Real light, lasting transformation, it doesn't come without resistance. I think that's why the darkest moments are often where the deepest lessons take root. Those confusing, heavy, silent seasons. That's the battleground. That's where truth gets tested and made real. I came across this quote recently that's just stayed with me, and it says, "Every bit of truth you receive will be established through conflict." Man, that stuck with me because it's so true. Knowing something is easy. Owning it, living it, that's forged in struggle. That's how God trains us to stay connected when everything in us wants to pull the plug. The fight to stay connected is part of following Jesus. And so it's not failure to find yourself unplugged. It just means it's time to reconnect. It reminds me of my house. I can't tell you how many times I've tried to turn on a lamp at night to read, only to realize that one of my kids has unplugged it to charge their phone or their tablet, and I get super annoyed and frustrated until I remember, okay, this is a simple fix. Just plug the lamp back in. I think the same is true with our spiritual lives, that you and I don't need to start over. We just need to, restore the connection. It's not about re-earning our identity. And so if your light feels dim today, don't panic. Check the plug. Reconnect. Stay close to the source, because Jesus never asked you to generate the light. He asked you to let Him shine through you.